Okay, y'all. I was trying to decide, should I do this live or should I just record this and post it? But I'm gonna do it live. Hopefully, I can get through this story without any interference or anything. Sorry, y'all. I hope y'all don't see no boogers or snot. I even have a tissue, but I know my nose is just a little bit running this morning. But okay, so this morning, because I figured out I never did tell y'all the story about the dude that tried to hit me with the hammer. So I'm gonna tell the story on my way to the store this morning. Um, all right, this is when I had lived in the area where my mama is from. And y'all remember I was telling you about the area when I lived in the area where my daddy was from. That was talking about the college of knowledge. Anyway, so this is something, and matter of fact, I told y'all something about when I was staying out with my mama from too. That was the bear story. But okay, so I had I'm out there, staying out there or whatever, and this was the second place that I had lived in. In the area, it's a little chillier than I thought. I'm glad I didn't got no dress, but so I had a cousin that lived about anywhere from a half a mile to a mile. Well, I say it was like half a mile up the street, and then you turn down her street and went for like half a mile down her street to get to her house. Okay, so I don't know why I'm telling y'all that don't matter. I um I'm at her house. It's around the 4th of July, right? And they get ready to have a party. So I'm like, of course I ain't going home. I'm staying and I'm waiting around for the party. And so I leave from my cousin's house. She has a brother that lives right next door to her. And he, oh, cuz slow or what, but it's cuz is like special, her brother. You know what I'm saying? He's special. That's why he stay right there beside her so that she can, like, he can live on his own. But, you know what I'm saying? She helps him out, cook for him, all this other stuff like that. So I'm at her house chilling, party get ready to start. So I step over to cuz house. You know what I'm saying? And while she's setting up and getting her house ready and together and stuff, even though it's gonna be at, but I step over to to her brother cuz house. And okay, I'm gonna give him a name. Um, I'll just call him Drew. All right, so I step over to Drew house and I'm starting to drink. The party, they're sitting, fixing up for it or whatever like that, because it's gonna be a cookout that's gonna turn into a party later on that night. So I'm going ahead, I'm getting ready. You know what I'm saying? I'll get ready. So I'm sitting there and I'm just drinking, what have you. And I oh yeah, and I see at Drew house, cause Drew, there was this, I can't say old lady, but to me she was older. You know what I'm saying? But me and her was like mad cool. I used to keep one of her sons, and her other son, which was older, he was still younger than me, but he was like old enough to be an adult. Um, we used to hang out, smoke, just chill or whatever. And a few years prior to this particular incident, I had because I met him when I stayed in the town that my daddy from. You know what I'm saying? Which is probably like 20 minutes from the town my mama from. And this, at that point, we had the town where my mama from. So, but when I stayed in the town where my daddy from, and when I used to keep his little brother all the time, and I was bringing his brother back home one day, then he had a friend there that wanted to talk to me. So, and he was, younger too. But I'm like, okay, I'll talk to him because he was an adult. I'll talk to him, I'll holler. We talked on the phone for little while, he invited me over to, their house, um, the ones that I knew, their house, because he was over there. But when I get there, he trying to get some draws. So I'm like, you know, um, I quit talking to him because like, damn, we ain't even talk on the phone, but you know what I'm saying? A couple of times, as soon as I get over here, you trying to bounce up and down, like you crazy. So I ain't talking to him no more after that. All right. But when I go, oh, it's so much to these. Okay. I'll save that. That's another part of the backstory I'm gonna have to tell you, but I'll tell y'all that after. So all right, now we at the place where my mama from, and I'm at my cousin Drew's house. I'm chilling. The lady I used to keep, her son, she's there as well. So, we just having a good time, laughing, talking, drinking, smoking, whatever. Her oldest son, the one that was cool, he comes over with the same dude. You know what I'm saying? From the back in the days or whatever. So I'm like, and I had already heard what I'll tell y'all afterwards. I had already heard this was going on, or that had happened, but I didn't, like, y'all, okay, I can get dumbfounded in party mode. You feel me? And so that's what mode I was in, and I was dumbfounded as to everything that was going on around me. But like, I could tell something wasn't right. All the hair standing up on me and everything like that. So even though I wanted to go back over there to cousin Drew's sister house, I just can't. You know what I'm saying? Because something ain't right around here. Now, her son and the dude come over. The dude come in with this big, long stick with this metal hook sticking out of the top of it. He come in, they sit it in the corner. All right. Try to make this story short. I hope that I'm telling it enough where it's making a little bit of sense. Anyway, so we sitting there. We all sitting there for a long time. The music playing loud. Everybody just laughing, chilling, having a good time. But I still won't leave because I can sense something is not right. And so then I don't know exactly what happened or how it happened. All I know is that because I was sitting in a chair, along this wall, and it was a table beside me right here, and it had a hammer sitting on it. And so the dude that had, was trying to bounce up and down, he was getting upset because I was not leaving. You understand? But the more I could feel something was not right, y'all. And so I'm still, the more pressure I feel to leave, the more that I'm sitting there, And so finally he gets up and walks over and stands in front of me and grabbed the hammer off of the and raise it up over me. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And I know this sounds so stupid and corny, but I'm just telling y'all what happened. He did say something, but I can't remember what he said because all I know is I look up and he's standing over me with the hammer raised. So I'm like, what is going on here? So I stand up and I'm like, you're not going to hit me with that hammer. And I grabbed his arm and twisted it around and snatched the hammer out at the same time. And when I had did that, I had done it so quick that it startled him. So he was like, whoa. And he took a step back because now I have the hammer in my hand and he wasn't sure if I was going to hit him. But I didn't. I just set it down and I was like, do not threaten me with a hammer. And so then he turned around, him and the dude that I used to keep, his brother, they go outside, they talk for a little bit. Okay, later on it was a little bit, but let me tell y'all what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I did not know. I had heard of the story, but I did not know exactly. It wasn't until like the next day when I sober up and all that other stuff that I really find out everything. That I found out everything. You know what I'm saying? Can I pause this? Because I don't want to. I'll be back. I'll be back, y'all.